The ultrasonic sensor reports how far it is away from an obstacle in front of it. Theoretically, it can detect objects up to 100 inches or 255 centimeters away, though practically speaking, it's not really that accurate. An ultrasonic sensor figures out the distance you are from an object by sending out an ultrasonic ping and then timing how long it takes for the echo of that ping to return back to the sensor. It's easier to understand what I mean if you imagine that instead of sending out ultrasonic pings, you think of this sensor as shooting out a tennis ball from one of these circle things, and then counting the seconds until that tennis ball bounces off of something and returns back into the other circle. Imagine that a tennis ball gets shot out of the ultrasonic sensor towards a wall, and as soon as it's shot, you start a timer. Then, when the ball returns back to the other circle on the sensor, you check the time. If you know how fast the ball travels, then you can figure out how far you are away from the wall. If it takes a longer time for the ball to return, then you know the object in front of the sensor is farther away. This tennis ball analogy also explains why things can go wrong. If there's no obstacle or it's too far away, the tennis ball will never return. If the obstacle is too small, the tennis ball may not hit it, and so it won't return. And if the obstacle is too close, the tennis ball may return at too steep an angle and not make it into the circle. Finally, some obstacles are made of materials that absorb some of the tennis ball's energy, preventing it from making it back to the sensor. In all of these cases, if the ball, that is the ultrasonic signal, doesn't return back to the sensor for some reason, then the sensor reports a maximum distance. That's 100 if you have it set to measure in inches, or 255 if you have it set to centimeters.